Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing well. My hair's like greasy because I'm trying to not wash it so that it grows. But I might just wash it because it feels nasty. Anyway, okay. I know that looks silly, but I don't really care. So when I log on here, I have to like verify like twice. And then like there's just so many like distractions within that verification where I'm like, I have to write my email in like fucking twice, or my password in twice. I have to write my password in twice to get into YouTube. It's fucking dumb. When there's other people frauding my account out that don't even have to type my password in, they just have to boop. Okay, I see what's going on. All right. And then when you guys distract me with that, you want it to piss me off. But what it does distract me, and it gets me thinking in other places. Like here, no, it's not on here, but it says on my YouTube, it says YouTube Canada, YouTube Canada, YouTube Canada. And then it was getting like drawn to my attention where I'm like, okay, this human trafficking thing, it's like, they told me that it's international. Okay, so what about YouTube US or YouTube Mexico or YouTube whatever? That's how it's fucking motherfucking international, okay? Fuck the fake news, okay? Don't listen to the news. I don't. The real cynical fucking sinister shit is happening right here on the internet. Yup. Through those I heard Snapchat, through Facebook, I heard LinkedIn, Reddit. Okay? This is where the real fucking sinister shit's where it's really fucking going on, okay? Don't use that shit. Don't use dating apps. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. All right, so what was I going to come on here and speak about? There was someone in the dream state that was trying to get me to go to archery. They were like, okay. And then there was also somebody who was pulling on like they were trying to pull on somebody's heartstrings, like, I've known you for this long. And they like made this like friendship thing. It was kind of like an item, like a celebration of the years of all their friendship. It could be like whiskey bottles, I heard. It could be whiskey bottles. It could be from the different years, right? Like a memento. Fuck that memento, okay? Fuck that memento. That's how they manipulate you. It's like, I've known you for 12 years. Yeah, for 12 years, you've been a motherfucker in my life. How about? And there's magic on that memento, so fucking clear the energy of it. Either put it in direct sunlight, put it in the moonlight, or run it under really cold water. Just do it. Just you can do it. You can say you didn't and did, okay? I won't tell. Oh fuck. Okay. Fuck that memento, man. Don't let people use you like that. Don't let people use you like that. And don't let people just like impose themselves in your life. No, I'm not going to start going to archery because you think that you can come into my dream state and tell me to go to archery. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to be single for life. I'm going to be single for life. And that's what I choose. That's a free willing choice of mine. Okay? You can keep choosing to attack me, but sooner or later, this shit's going to fucking fall. I usually don't. I usually turn the camera to smoke, but I don't really give a fuck at this point. Okay? There's way more worse shit on here. There's way more worse shit on here behind the scenes, man. Fucking disgusting. Anyways. What should we talk about? Influence. Yeah, they're trying to influence you to do something, man. Use your conscience. Use your conscience. What would Jesus do? Codependent. I want to influence you to look like a codependent. Okay? This is why they're following me to source. Yeah. I forgot it. I'll have to go back. Sorry, bud. That's what I went there for, and I forgot it. I'm sorry. Close the door, please. Shit. I forgot the milk. The police are trying to influence you to be codependent. Well, then you should have went after somebody who's actually codependent. I don't know what the fuck. Okay, so they knew that if they didn't give me shelter, that I'd be forced to live with my parents, which then would have me looking like a codependent. Okay, and that's exactly why my YouTube channel is stifled. That's why my YouTube channel is stifled, because there's no way that I could come on here and actually be successful, and they're planning to make me look codependent flops. They're not analyzing shit. They're just watching it go down, influencing it to happen. And then these people are codependent because these cops have fucking charges, like dangling charges over their head. Well, I mean, you don't have to, but I'm gonna have to charge you with that weapons charge. I'm gonna have to charge you with the blah 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 blah, whatever these fucking idiots say. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. You shouldn't be able to coerce other people to do criminal acts for you because you know that they will. Because their freedom's on the line. You're sick. You should be fired. Like what? Let me guess, you're just gonna get transferred. Pieces of shit. Pieces of shit. And then all their gossiping wife friends are like talking to their girlfriends like, what does she think she is? Talking about loving yourself. I do love myself. I've done some crazy shit too, and I still love myself way more than you love yourself. That's why God is bringing your eyes to watch me. To look in on me. See me not trapped in the mind, even though you guys are talking that shit. It's not my fault that you guys decided to exploit me and my family. It's not my fault. I'm pretty sure if people knew your deepest, darkest, you'd be like hiding your face the way that you wish I would. For what? I'm not even that bad of a person for real. I have the most integrity of anyone I met this far. You're not going to influence me to look codependent just because you're sending people to stores to stalk me. It's like a good way to get a lawsuit on your hands, right? And that's exactly why I'm being stifled and stalked. But like, God was prepping me for this. You know how many fucking idiot ass boyfriends and friends that I've had in the past that were snakes just like you, preparing me for this moment? A lot. Every single fucking one of them. acting as if they're superior to me. Only now I don't believe it. Influence the public to work against somebody. You know what that guy said in the store? He said, stay warm, okay? After the other day, when I was crying about these cops stopping me from getting shelter in 40 below weather. That's what he said to me. Stay warm, eh? Yeah, buddy. I'm warm. Right where they fucking want me. You know? Using my parents' vehicle at my parents' house. After they took my vehicle and the place I lived and stifled my channel so I wouldn't be afford to live anywhere else. When I start saving some money, bump up my bills. There's only one to bump up, my phone bill. Because he took everything else. Like, I should probably take your guys' jobs, hey? I can figure out all this shit without that spy gear. Without those thermal fucking glasses, those nightshade glasses. Those fucking hooker ass spies. You know? Like, these hookers are spoiled as shit. They'll like have like the most expensive shit because that's what they care about. I'm not downing your guys' hustle, but if you're a stalker, you're a hooker stalker, you know? I can say that. It's the truth, man. Instead of getting offended, why don't you look at yourself and stop stalking? Then you wouldn't get called out. It's like, somebody was so mad that I said, like, you should just, like, love yourself. Like, people are out here, like, getting these surgeries and stuff like that. It's like, there's people that love themselves after they get surgeries or, like, even beforehand, and it's just enhancing that for them. But they're doing it for them. They're not doing it for the next rich man. They're not doing it to shit on their friends. Right? There's like a good contrast and a bad contrast of everything that anybody ever does. And if you had the mental capacity to understand that, you know that I wasn't just trying to call you out. Like, who does she think she is? You understand what I'm going through? Yeah, you shut up. Yeah, you shut up. You very much could love yourself, okay? But I don't really give a fuck. Just stop stalking me. It's not my fault that you want to influence everybody else that I'm codependent. Hey, buddy. What's wrong with it? Can you ask Parker to come help you with it? And if you guys can't, why not? People are understanding that these people push this, they influence this, okay? With these people are scared of cops, they like listen to them as if they're truth speakers. No, they're fucking not. Some of them are. These ones aren't. These people that are trying to influence you that I'm a codependent. These people that are throwing out my files of being illegally hacked. Okay, throwing out my files of identity fraud within hours of me stating that I'm going through identity fraud, and this iTech told me I have confirmation that my phone is illegally hacked. They call me. I'm just letting you be aware that we closed your file. You should deal with Equifax and TransUnion because this is out of our hands. What do you mean an illegally hacked phone is out of your fucking hands? It means that you're doing the hacking. Or you have somebody else doing it. So you can push this person to be a codependent fuck with their lives in every single way so they have to be a codependent so that you can still surveillance them as tight as you are. Because you do it with their family that doesn't give a fuck about them. That just wants to claim them to be unfit mentally, emotionally, as a parent. So that they can come in, get people to attack me and other strong, independent men and women. So that hopefully we die or get institutionalized. They can take our kids and our money. On whatever fraudulent policies you have out on us. Or that we've inherited through other people. It ain't fucking right. And then you show your badge number or whatever the fuck type of federal shit that you show that to these platforms, and they're A-okay with it. Because they're in on this shit too. This stalking to extort. Like, just look at it for what it is. Why are you doing that? Did someone give you some money? Did someone bribe you? Did someone coerce you with dangling your freedom over your head? Dangling your children over your head? CPS? Think about it. What are they doing to make you do that? You could report it, but they're just going to throw that shit out. So just say no. I won't do that. And then watch it happen to you. And then watch you sympathize for me. Like, I should have known that that person was talking truth. I should have known that that person's not an angry person. The only reason that they're aggravated is because we're stalking them all the fucking time. Trying to make something look a certain way. Giving these false reports as if they suck, they walk out, they do this, they do blah, 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 blah. You know, when I'm not being stalked and harassed, I am number one mom. When they're not sending these retards into my life to fuck my shit up, I am number one mom. I just am. I'm very empathetic. Okay? Kids love me because I'm like a little kid at heart. I don't like having to be in this energy. But I will. I got it in me. You know, I've been beat down. I've been that timid little person and then having to build myself up and empower myself and tell that motherfucker, no, stay the fuck away from me. I've had to do that. I've trained myself to be able to do that, to disconnect, to have that same person not even exist to me. They're not even a thought in my mind until it comes up. I'm mentally equipped to go through this. I'm emotionally equipped to go through this. Stalking. Influence through stalking. So they're like stalking and then lying. Okay, so this is what this is. They'll like stalk you, see what you do, where you log on to, where you go, who is in that vicinity to stalk. Okay, and then they'll say some lies. So it's like getting the truth by stalking and then throwing in the lies to make it look like your story. For example, say yesterday when I bought the so I thought was homeless person a muffin, they would be like, oh, this person knows this person from here and here and here, and they do this here. Okay? They speak in code. That's why she got them the muffin. And then that stupid motherfucker, the stalker, will be like, okay, let me confess. Some bullshit fucking lie. Okay? To influence other people to look like I'm fucking codependent. Or they're like, yeah, I actually had to buy that. I actually had to buy that. As you're stealing from this person, like, it's so fucking wrong. Yeah, manipulation. So they'll like stalk you, see where you go, see who you interact with, and then tell that person that they're going to say this. In order to influence the people, in order to influence the courts, I heard. What happens when I don't interact with anybody other than the people at the till that I'm buying from? They also want to influence somebody, stalkers, that somebody is crazy, okay, with the backing of the police. Well, then why is my page being stifled like this? The only reason that somebody's page is being stifled like this is because they speak too much truth. Because you don't want their image, their persona to be on the internet, because it's nothing like the characteristics that you said they were. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that, man. It doesn't. It takes someone with common sense to know that this is a motherfucking hate crime. That these are acts of hate. Arrows of hate. This communication that somebody's codependent, false. It's in the reverse. Lots of false communication that this person is codependent. I accidentally said independent, I think. I don't know. Sometimes I fuck up my words, but that's all right. Like, somebody's upset that anybody that said that this person is codependent, you're a part of a hate crime. Organized hate crime. You hate me. For no reason other than your own internal issues. Because I haven't done shit to you. I haven't done shit other than try to live my life with all these obstacles implemented within it. You're a hater. That's what you are. This is false reports. Unsatisfied that all these false reports are proof against you as a hate crime, as a defamation case. This person isn't codependent. You influence that. You push them there. Now, how many other cases have these people been on where other people were broke, shelterless, oppressed, in jail, institutionalized, psych evaluations? There's a long list of them. False information. With the high priestess in reverse. Damn, okay? So this impersonator brought false documentation, false proof to the police, okay? This is what I'm talking about, playing both sides. Now that they feel like they're being called out on somebody else's platform who's genuinely gifted, that they want to be like, they're like, oh shit, I better go to the cops before the cops figure this out so that I can influence them. That makes two of you idiots then, okay? You and the cop that you talk to. And then whoever pushed this influence, okay? It's like you're codependent off the police after you stir some shit up with the streets. You're like, oh fuck, I can't get out of this. I might as well go talk to the cops. Stalker. Someone's a stalker. Someone's a stalker and they're jealous of the person that they're stalking. Undercover. You're not an undercover man. You're a witch. Like a stalking ass bitch. Underestimated somebody's influence. Like, you got all these people to stalk me. You got all these people to stalk me, and they're discovering the truth by watching what I do, watching what I say. It's like everything that I say makes so much sense. And now they're thinking back, like, when that shitty person was in my life, were they put there? When I got fired from that job and blackballed from any other place, say trying to get a house, trying to get rent, trying to get some sort of referral to a job, and I got denied, was that on purpose? Yes. It fucking was. And you're here watching me like this shit hasn't affected you either. For some money. Like, you're an idiot. Why didn't you, like, investigate your own shit while it was going on within your life? Instead, you're showing the universe that you stand for this by stalking me. You stand for this. And that's why you'll never get justice for what the fuck has happened to you. Because you're doing this to somebody else. Trust and believe that if I saw this going on to anybody else, that I would not stand for it. I would help them to report it to everybody and anybody I knew. That's why they don't come up to me and ask me to do this shit for them. Because they know that about me. Okay? They're not watching us to understand that we're not terrorists. They're watching us to fuck our lives up and continuously exploit us and our children. For whatever the fuck disgusting shit they got going on behind the scenes. Suspension, delay. It's like you're gonna have to get suspended for a little bit. We're gonna have to suspend you. How about treat that cop like a fucking civilian and put him in some fucking cuffs, man? Like, you're gonna have to delay your plans to make this person look like a codependent with your hate crimes, okay? Because that's what it's gonna be seen as, organized crime. Organized crime. Somebody's saying that someone's a false prophet. They're like exchanging some sort of fraudulent information. That's what they're saying about somebody. And they said this to some fucking cops. They said this to some cops. Rightfully. So this could have flipped on them. Because they went to the cops and said this about a genuine high priestess that they've been stalking, this flipped on them. It's like, okay, if this person is saying that this person's on their channel reading about the stuff that they do in their life, which is false, I can pick up on anybody. We better watch them. We better watch them and understand this. We better watch them and then watch what they're doing out there in the public or on here on the internet, right? And then they like already cloned my fucking device, so they're giving this false information. But you can still see a cloned device. You can still see how many devices are connected to that one. Oh, 7 or like 5, maybe 10. But everyone's on these multiple apps. I heard LinkedIn. But anyways, to this one device. I don't really know how clone devicing works, but my device is definitely cloned. But other people can see that. So you saying that and putting eyes on me, and me being so innocent, only going to stores, the school, and hanging out with my kids, that fucking backfired. And now the eyes are on you. And now you are hacked rightfully. And it's like they'll watch me and there'll be shit going down on my phone. Me traveling places while I'm in my motherfucking house. being exploited. So it just doesn't make sense. Like, how is this person in their house and then they're in fucking Bonneville? How is this person in their house and there's a how is this person watching Grey's Anatomy and their phone's over there and there's some sort of transaction to fucking, what do you guys like to do? Amazon. I don't even have an Amazon account. I haven't made an online order in years. I shop locally. Only. I don't buy anything online. Nothing for years. But you know that already. False information. You underestimated this person's abilities to understand, to discover when they're being stalked. When somebody, okay, so how I explained this is they stalk, they see your reality, and then they'll push lies to make it their narrative. Okay, I gave the example with the muffin. So say they're stalking me, surveillancing me at Tim Hortons, and I have an interaction. They call it something that it's not. Okay, I could be talking about how I like that person's shoes and how they look great on them. Okay, and they'll say some dumb shit, like as if I'm trying to call them down or like talking down to them, or like to can't look them in the eyes, you know, some shit like that, some dumb shit like that. Okay, and then me with my gifts, I'm able to call this out and then say what actually really happened. They underestimated somebody's abilities to read a situation and discover that they're trying to influence it, push it to be something that it's not. Okay, even like the stuff that I say, they'll be like, that person's hating on women with surgeries. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Just so happens people stalk me all like and glare at me. Of course I'm gonna be like upset that I'm still being fucking stalked. Okay, telling these people that they should just love themselves. Because if they love themselves, they wouldn't be stalking people. If they love themselves, they wouldn't be doing that to get some sort of rich man. Because I tap into their energy. Stop stalking me. Hate crime, so that people, they want to like switch some sort of fate. They want to manipulate fate. Okay? They want to influence this, push it as if it's a fated moment. It's not a fated moment when you're stalking somebody and misdirecting everything all the time. Like, you're saying that I'm codependent, but you're codependent off my energy at this point with this stalking shit. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. This is misdirected hate. This is you wanting to be such an investigator of my life and tell me what's wrong with me. How about you tell yourself what's wrong with you so that you can get down to the bottom of something so that you stop fucking stalking someone? Pretty sure you have bigger issues than mine. Let me handle mine. Somebody's depressed. Somebody switched on their family. Boom. The same group that they've been manipulating, they've been documenting this group that they thought was, look at us. We're hacked into this person's device. We're suspending and delaying anything, even though we're codependent off their energy, you know, influencing other people to believe that they're codependent. Guess what? This same bitch that was doing magic on you, this witch, was documenting you the whole time, okay? Yep, and that's why you're being followed. Is because that was the person who was actually connected to the police. Shit. Like, they get into the streets, they get themselves into these messes and then don't know how to get out. Grab all your guys' information that they've been documenting, and bring it to the cops. So, yeah. like undercover, blown cover. Your cover is motherfucking blown, okay? Your cover is blown. That's what happens when you play both sides. You get caught up. That's why you don't ever throw anybody under the bus. Okay? I've had charges where, like, you know, shits went down and I just took accountability for the part that I played. And that's it. This person's wrong in many ways. And they're going to get caught up. Because the amount of hate that they were throwing at one individual, it doesn't matter what information that they bring about the people that they were laughing with to taunt this person. It doesn't matter. Look at all the shit you influence these other people to do, these codependent people to do. This is organized crime. You can tell all your friends' secrets all you want to the cops. You're still going to prison. You idiot. And now you're going to prison being a rat. Like, it's like, whoa. Sit the fuck down. Or maybe they've been an informant this entire time. Now these people are like desperate to get into the energy of the person that they've been lying on, the person that they've been stalking. Guess what? I don't got no friends. I don't want no friends. I don't want no partner. I don't want no new family. Just leave me the fuck out of it. Just like you guys have been this entire time behind my back, keep it there. Don't send anybody into my life. Don't send the cops into my life with a message. Don't send a lawyer into my life with a message. Don't send a federal into my life with a message. I'll figure it out. And you'll just continue to rack up the charges as I'm doing it.